from your income and
Yes.
all those. And
So you're an engineer, you're a software engineer in California, you're Bermuda or Los Angeles,
Yeah.
you make 100,000. Buy a house. I'm in Los Angeles, maybe you cannot afford a house, but the idea is you'll pay so much interest and you're paying tax on the balance of the amount.
Yeah.
It'll bring you your tax bracket much lower. It'd be crazy just for you to throw money on rent when you actually have money on the table that the government is telling you to take and you're not using.
see, people usually don't even think about this advantage. Even the house you live in, you can take it as a business, because
course.
this is a business. You making money, you saving money, and you're doing all that just by doing whatever you're already doing. The only thing is, instead of paying rent, pay mortgage, and maybe the mortgage might be a little higher than your rent, but then again the return.
Not necessarily, you'd be surprised. Sometimes your mortgage is cheaper than
Yeah.
your rent.
So those
Yeah.
situations basically. Now when I think about this, if I want to do a business in this kind of environment, I'm already doing that business. The only thing is I just have to shift a little bit, right?
Right.
So just basically for those people that are so fearful that their business idea may not be done concrete, or just they're fearful enough, would you say this would be maybe one of your best choice?
Of course, the other thing is, you always hear, and you listen to CNBC, or you listen to some radio or whatever.
Yeah.
This guy started something out of a garage or whatever, and guess what? Every time they say, "Oh, whenever he came up with that concept," and when the concept really ballooned, right?
Yeah.
Really came good business. What did he do? He went borrowed money against his house.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You can go, you and I can do a survey tomorrow. 80-90% of the people who succeeded, they tapped into their house equity to make something happen. So forget what I just told you, the tax advantages, what IRS gives you $250,000 a year. Forget all that. But imagine the day one day you really got up your mind together and you say, you know what, I'm going to open up that restaurant. I really want it.
Yeah.
You can tap into your house.
Yeah.
That's a silent saver, a silent partner you have that's always with you. So the advantages, I cannot start to tell you. Everywhere I go, I'm willing. One of the things I'm doing, I'm going to do this in seminars. I'm going to go around and give them for free. People can come in, ask a million questions they want. I don't charge them a dime. These are the things I want to teach people, because people do not know what's available to them today. So basically, that's owning a house is it's a no-brainer.
So the last point you made, just for purpose of clarification, is that it would be a lot easier for you to get a loan when you tap into your equity, home equity, than if you have your business idea, go to the bank, and the bank turn their back on you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
if you came to me, Mike, I want to start a club,
yeah,
and the club cost 100,000,
yeah,
and I say, hey, it's a good idea. So and I say, how much of it are you gonna put up,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because why would I want to give you my money? You're gonna play with my money.
Yeah.
I want to know that you're willing to take a risk. So how are you gonna show up? You can't just, Mike, this is a great idea. That's not enough. I don't care about that. I want to know that I'm coming there to be your partner.
Yeah.
You have to show me that you're willing to lose as well.
okay.
You follow me?
So,
You
taking
do
more
that.
risk.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
you do that, and I feel like, if this guy's putting up his house, he must believe in the business model, and I'm gonna invest in it.
And that person, if that person, they will say, if that person put down money in there, they're more likely to work harder than if
Of
they're
course.
messing, with your money,
Of
because
course.
you can walk away anytime.
Of course.
Yeah.
A lot of companies, when they go public, people don't know.
Yeah.
Like they say, Google, they're worth 15 billion.
Yeah.
These people have no money.
Yeah.
Today, they don't have money. And the company goes public, you're locked in from selling your share.
Yeah.
Because the lenders, the people who actually go out and market the Google stock, wants to know that your stock is on the chopping block as well.
Yeah.
So people think, oh, this guy became a billionaire today. You listen to this guy, he doesn't have it. I'm telling you,
Not
Bill
in his
Gates
pocket,
was
at least.
Bill Gates was borrowing money to finish up his house because he didn't have it
Yeah.
a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So what I'm telling you, these people actually have to keep their stock sitting. They cannot fluctuate it as much because they don't want to shake the market.
Yeah.
They want to tell the lenders, in this case, the stockholders, that they have a vested interest in Microsoft, vested interest in Google, vested interest in eBay.
Yeah.
Because those are the things, because if they believe in it, as a lender, I believe in it.
Yeah.
If they believe in it, as a shareholder, I believe in it.
Yeah.
So save your money, save your, it becomes handy.
So there's this perception, if you have a piece of the pie in it, you'll, do, the right thing, work harder. But if you don't have the pie, you know what? You don't care.
No, the pie is always there.
Yeah.
Remember,
If you
at
own
one
a piece of the
seminar,
pie.
exactly, on that
Yeah.
one seminar, I said, there is a pie, and Addisu comes in, the pie is, 100 million,
Yeah.
and Addisu takes $25 million,
Yeah.
and everybody says, now we have 75 million left.
Yeah.
It's a stupid notion, because that would be a true statement
Yeah.
if that pie stays the same.
Yeah.
The American economy is an ever-growing economy. That's 70. So your 25 million, all of a sudden, when the market is 200 million, you're not 25% anymore. You are 12.5%. So you get smaller because the market expands. So you taking 25 million, it does not make me any poorer.
Yeah.
Me becoming a billionaire, it doesn't mean I took money away from you.
Yeah.
Money shifts.
Yeah.
It grows and it shifts. People don't have the concept, but that's what the money does.
Right about now, I pretty much asked all the questions I wanted to ask you, and in case there is anything I didn't get a chance to tap into that the audience to know, this would be a good time.
Basically, I have nothing. I'm glad to be here. I enjoyed the conversation. Hopefully, we'll do more, and hopefully, this would be like an educational an education for a lot of Oromos, and not here, even back home. To really see that it's possible for us to do things, and we're no different than any other people. It's time that we raise up and just raise our chin up and say, hey, we can do it as well. So just let's have a cohesive attitude and go forward. So basically, that's all I want to say.
Everything that's been said so far is important, from the foundation to the business concepts, business ideas, and what to do, what not to do. All those are really important concepts, and if you have a business idea that you want to start, this would be one place to start. Among other things Mike mentioned, the Small Business Administration, the Orca Foundation that will start teaching about business pretty soon. All those things will be a resource for you to start your business. Even if you don't want to start your business, if you heard about this video, make sure you let somebody else know that this idea, this business, this community is there to help you out and make you, improve, work harder, whatever the case may be. So I'm Addisu for Odda TV. Thanks for watching.